The iconic Cape Minstrel Parade and Malay Choir's Road March is taking place in the streets of Cape Town. Thousands of minstrels will take to the streets of the mother city for the first time since 2020. For more, we cross to our SABC News reporter, Vanessa Poonah, of course, joining us there. Briefly, just give us an update on what we can expect for today.
Yes, good afternoon to you. And the stage is literally set for this iconic street parade. Of course, you'll know that for the past 2 years, due to COVID-19, the minstrels could not take to the streets of Cape Town. And I spoke to some of the troop members from the D6 Raw a short while ago, and they were telling us that the pandemic has had a devastating impact, with a number of troops not being able to participate this year, and also saying that it's had an economic impact on the troops and, of course, all those down the value chain that usually put this event together. But on a lighter note, I can tell you that there are already thousands of people lining the streets of Cape Town today. You'll just join me as I speak to some of them. I have a family over here that have come all the way from
Mitchell's Plain.
From Mitchell's Plain. Monique, very warm good afternoon to you. So you told me a short while ago off camera that this is an event that your family attends, well, every year except for the past 2 years. Tell us a bit about the culture and why you come out to celebrate the Minstrel Street Parade.
Well, we grew up with it. My father sitting over there. When I was small, we used to come, and so it's part of our tradition. And so for the 2 years when we didn't, we suffered.
And then tell us a bit about the sort of prep that goes into it. So, I mean, you've been here since quite a long time ago. I know people are with the umbrellas, people have come with their gazebos, cooler boxes, making sure they have something to eat for the day. Ma'am, perhaps you'd like to tell us, you know, as a mom, as a family member, what do you have to do to make sure that this tweed and yard gets off?
Well, I can just say it's very exciting. And like she said, they grew up. I'm the mom. No, I'm a mommy. And we used to come every year, even when they were small. So it's very exciting, preparing the night before, the meats and the stuff.
Salads.
The salads and everything.
And do you have a favorite troop, or is it just that you like to see all the different silks and satins, or do you have
Yeah. We are with players and juvie boys.
Juvie boys!
Juvie boys.
I know for some people it's quite a long wait. I mean, we start setting up early in the morning. I think you say you were here from before 7 o'clock this morning. Is it a bit of a damper, especially with the weather being as it is, some 34 degrees today, or is it something you are prepared to suffer through for that moment?
I think the weather, that's the only damper part, the heat. Other than that, we suffer. We suffer for this, so it's fine. For the dancing and the parade, we fine. We sacrifice.
Monique, to you and your family, thank you so much for speaking to me. Of course, Monique, one of the thousands of revelers that have come out. They're lining the streets of Hanover Street at the moment, and they, of course, looking forward to the next hour or so. That's, of course, when the first minstrel troops are expected to start making their way down Hanover Street, Darling Street, and then, of course, around the Grand Parade, all the way up Adley, Wales Street, and eventually ending up in Rose Street in the Boerkaap. And I can tell you that although you may not see much colour at the moment, you'll see some beautiful bright oranges and yellows and pinks and purples and blues and greens coming down the street very, very shortly.
Well, Vanessa, thank you so much for that. We look forward to catching up with you during the course of the day. That is Vanessa Poonah, our SABC News reporter, covering the Minstrel Parade that has returned to the mother city.